God will save his people only if we would take a stand. Somebody say stand. As I was on my way here, I was getting dressed. This wasn't even a part of my sermon. I was getting dressed and the young people were on the TV from Florida taking a stand. Now, it may seem stupid to some people because these young people are up against the government and these people talking about gun control and these people want their guns. But these kids are saying, we don't care about that. We need to get the conversation started. We tired of getting killed in our own schools. Something needs to happen. They're taking a stand in this. But you need some people with you. I like this because when Mordecai came to Esther, the first thing she said is, I need all of y'all to fast with me. In other words, she went and got the squad. Somebody say squad. Young people understand what I say when I say squad. Maybe you say crew, or maybe you say friends. How many of us have them? But the young people today, they say squad. You got to go get the squad. And here's the thing, if they can't fast with you, then they not a part of the squad. Amen. Now see, let me tell you something, young people, right now, you need to check the people in your squad. Because if they can't come to church with you, if they can't hang out with you when you do the good stuff, they can only hang out with you when you do the bad stuff, then they ain't really squad. Listen, after we done did all this bad stuff, let us go to church and pray together. Squad. I'm just keeping it real because here's the thing. Let's be real. A lot of them doing some bad stuff. But if we can get them to the church, then God can work on them and they whole squad. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is she went and got her people. Verse 16 says, go and gather all the Jews who are in Susa and fast for me. All. Everybody. You need your people with you when you're going through battle. And if your people can't stand with you in battle, then it's time for you to leave them alone. When two or more are gathered together in my name, then I will be in the midst. See, we need Jesus in the midst. This is what the squad is about. We're trying to get Jesus in the midst. Esther is the picture of Jesus coming down off his throne. You got to understand that Esther had to come off the throne and get with the people and help save these people. Is that not what Jesus did? He was sitting comfortable on his throne. But he saw people hurting, sinking in sin. He saw a people who was about to die. This is the same thing that Esther saw. And Jesus said, if I perish, I perish. As a matter of fact, Jesus knew that he was about to die. But he came down anyway. I like that. I like that. But he came down anyway. He was willing to make a sacrifice, even though it seemed stupid. He was willing to come down from his throne in heaven. Imagine being in heaven, living the way you living comfortable, but then get off the throne and come down to an uncomfortable place with some people that don't like you, with some people that spit on you, with some people that talk about you, with some people that's trying to kill you, but you stand up anyway. Is there anybody in here willing to take a stand for what is right? Esther went in and she saw the king. See, the law was the king had to call for you. You couldn't just show up. Amen. And when she walked in, see, let me get you to understand something, ladies. She got herself together to see the king. Amen. Church, we got to get ourselves ready to see the king. Amen. Esther got herself fixed up. I imagine if they had eyelashes, she put some eyelashes on. I imagine if she had makeup, she put her makeup on. I imagine if she had a Gucci purse, she had a Gucci purse on too. All I'm trying to get you to understand that she had something that was appealing to the eye of the king. And so the fact that Esther was right, she was able to see the king. I'm trying to tell you something, church. You got to get yourself together if you want to see the king. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. You got to clean yourself up. You got to get ready. You got to get your house in order. Do it today. Get your house in order and get ready to see the king. And the only way you're going to do that sometime is you got to take a stand against sin. Is anybody willing to take a stand against sin? I don't care what kind of sin it is. I don't care what type of sin you may be going through. You got to take a stand. And sometimes that sin can be rooted deeply. But all I got to tell you to understand, these kind only come out by prayer and fasting. Anybody willing to fast? Anybody willing to stay up? Anybody willing to push away from the plate? I don't know about you, but I'm going to leave them greens alone for a little while. I'm going to leave that chicken alone for a little while because I'm trying to go a little higher. If you're trying to go a little higher, you got to leave some stuff alone. You got to leave some folk alone. You got to leave some people alone that don't mean you any good. Or when you take a stand, you're going to fail. All I'm trying to get you to understand is that Esther took the proper steps that was needed, and she was granted permission to see the king. If you want to see the king.